som al districte de Manang, a un poble que es diu Dharapani, i hem vingut amb els joves del projecte jove d'Amics del Nepal. I ara anem a Toche, on hi ha una escola pública del govern i on durant 3 dies estarem amb 66 nens per fer diferents tallers que els ajudin a descobrir-se ells mateixos on són, què poden fer o què estan fent.
So right now we are at Sri Prakash Jyoti Higher Secondary School in Toche, Dharapani, Manang, and it's been the last 3 days that we've been involved in this very intensive workshop that is all about developing critical thinking skills and creativity, communication, collaboration, all these life skills that you really need. And we've involved all the students from class 6 to 10, and basically what we are trying to do here is how to incorporate a lot of physical movements, a lot of mediums involving arts, because that is one thing that is completely lacking in most rural schools in Nepal. So my main focus is how do we bring arts in education, because arts is mostly viewed as an extremely extracurricular activity in almost all the schools in Nepal, except for the cities, for the schools belonging to the city areas. And over here it's hardly, the students here hardly get any exposure to any activities besides just the regular sports. So trying to put in a lot of intensive workshops around our activities. So mostly we are focusing on drama, how to physically involve the children and how to make them learn through that process, how to be expressive with your body, those kind of stuff. And besides that, we have art and design. So how do you go from having a general concept of how to draw stuff, just doing the basic typical mountains and hills and houses, to how to go out of your thinking and just draw something that you feel like how you can express in images. So some of the students here have not even played around with colors that much, let alone be exposed to any new ways of images or designing. So we are also exposing them to origami, a bit of painting, a bit of collage, and besides that we also have video making. So they learned a bit about what is a camera, how does it function, those kind of basic technical stuffs. So even to introduce a camera in front of a group of children has been like such a discovery, So they are exploring different aspects of that. And besides that, we did a bit of babia making. So it concerns how do you manage your waste. So what do you do with the plastics being thrown around? As you can see, Manang is, it falls under the Annapurna Conservation Area project. So there are a lot of hotels, inns all along the Annapurna circuit, and as the population grows and as the tourists grow, there is a lot of waste. So we want to somehow educate the children that there needs to be a proper segregation of waste first. How do you categorize waste, and what do you exactly do with some forms of waste that are not degradable, so you can actually make these utility objects. And besides that, we also have a bit of music and dance, so that they can just feel a bit of comfortable and feel a bit of letting themselves go in some time, because sometimes it can be quite stressful getting them exposed to all these very new ways of learning.
We know that we teach from the textbooks in our schools, but it's very difficult and hard for them to understand through the books. And so we the student from the Amics del Nepal, we have been helping and giving the education that they need, like self-confidence, public speaking, and what they can do in their further life.
It's being wonder to do this project, and the students are enjoying, and we have different sectors where the student can learn different things, and student doing the things that we have given them. And it's the project of Amics del Nepal, and it has been long lasting from our day, where we are engaged, and we are happy to do this project.
So overall, this is our final day, and hopefully we come up with a final event the teachers, the other students who are not participating in this program, especially the younger ones, they will be here, and hopefully some villagers will also turn up. And I'm hopeful that, in some sense, this kind of sharing and collaborating, and also because most of our facilitators are very young, so they see this, and it may be a very brief time, but hopefully it will impact some students, and somebody or the other, learns to be a bit more creative, collaborative in their next learning endeavors. And I hope they understand that education is not always about books or rote learning, or having to follow this instruction-based process and always having to only focus on passing exams, but that it can be a very enriching process where you actually discover about yourself in the process.
भेट भयो आज हामी सिन्डिकेटको माझ हामी उभे छु तिम्रो बगलमा बिजी तिमी मोबाइलमा हेरेछु.
Today we conducted the program that was really good. Our friend Rohit has sing a song in syndicate. It was really good. Everybody appreciated that one, and our group they were dancing.
Yeah, the event was also too good, and for what we come for to Manang was very successful, and I think we got the successful result, and the event was very wonderful. And I think not only the event, I think we took some memories with the Manang, so we had a great fun too. So this was thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
कस्तो यो मिलन हाम्रो 20 मिनटको सम्बन्ध हाम्रो पाएर पनि नपाए जस्तो चिनेर पनि नचिने जस्तो.
Probably the last day of the workshop in Manang, and we made students to do the drama and what they have learned within these 2 or 3 days. So there was a small program on what they have learned and what they can do. Really a good functions with the involvement of all the teachers of the school and all the members of the society too. Some of them were the member of society too, and it was really glad to do the functions and to know about the capability. And I'm really happy that students within this short while can do a lot of work, and it was really impressive to see all the students and they have the ability to do something.
Today is the 5th day of our project, and we had done the project in schools today. That being awesome, and the student enjoyed with our program, and the student also did some activities that has given by us, and they did what we taught them, and they enjoyed, and they wants to do again and again, and they welcomed us. Let's see, and this is the place where we are staying, and the climate suits us, and we are feeling cold, and the project, and again we want to do the project in the different places where the people are still not getting the education, and through the drama we want to give the education like what we did today. And Amics del Nepal has did the great work through which the school get proud about us, and thank you.
हन तिमी कस्तो निष्ठुरी छोडेर गयो कतातिर छाडी राख्यो मलाई यतैतिर तिमी जाने सिलगुडी म जाने सिक्किमतिर तिमी जाने सिलगुडी म जाने सिक्किमतिर जाने सिलगुडी म जाने सिक्किमतिर
Now that we are back from Manang and the 3 days intensive workshop is over, we are very happy with what we've accomplished so far. The real outcomes are yet to be seen in the coming days, of course, but I believe that such kind of projects that we did in Manang is very important, especially in rural schools in Nepal, and Manang being one of them. And I believe that such kind of workshops, if sustained over a long period of time, could really help develop the, the creativity, the collaboration, the critical thinking and the communication skills of these students. And more specifically, I believe that future collaborators or trainers, facilitators, when focusing on such workshops in these parts of the country, should also keep in mind that arts really helps as a very effective medium while approaching these areas, because art is such a component, such an integral component while developing the children's curiosity, be it their intelligence, be it their approach towards learning, and it's a very fun medium. And I believe that what we've done in Manang is maybe a very initial step that we've taken, like maybe we've just sown a seed here and there, but we are hopeful that somebody or the other, some student, some child can take something out of the 3 days experience that they've had with us, and hopefully we can collaborate more in the future with these schools. And I'm also very thankful to all the teachers, the school management, who are very willing, very supportive of our program. They let us participate even in the midst of a very chaotic sports day event happening in Manang right now. And I'm also very thankful to Amics del Nepal, to the volunteers from Spain, to the interns, the very young interns. And all in all, I believe that, yes, we are happy where we are right now in education. This is a prime, innovative moment for arts in education, especially in Nepal. And I believe that a lot, I am very hopeful that a lot can happen in the near future. Thank you.